Okay, I'm right back, just like I said I would be. So I had said that I would come right back and I would do a reading for John, who wanted me to take a peek into flat Earth. So I think what we need to start with, the first question, because you do have a series of questions and we can only ask one question of the cards at a time. I think what we need to start off with is the Earth that we live on, this, what we call planet Earth, is it flat? We're just going to ask it that. We're just going to ask, plain and simple, right? Keep it simple. Keep it very simple. So yeah, is the Earth flat? And listen, I tell you, I've really delved into this flat Earth stuff myself. It's very interesting. There's a lot of things, isn't there, when you're listening to it? A lot of stuff. When you're looking into it and you're listening to the research and you're listening to the way it's presented, that a lot of things ring true to me. Sends off bells and whistles that ring true. But then other things, I'm just like, I don't know about that. And, we can't know everything. We can get intuitive hits on some things and not others. And, we can't know everything. So it's like, how much can we take in and intuit and know all in one shot? But it's very interesting. I love that you asked me to do this. I've never done a reading on it. I have looked into it. I find it very intriguing, very interesting. So I think this is going to be fun. Let's see what the cards get. I'll tell you my honest opinion around it. And I've never even meditated on it, you guys. I have looked into it. And, I've watched the videos and I've read the stuff and, I listened to people presenting on it and stuff. And there really is a lot of it that sends off those true signals to me, right? Pieces of it that send off these signals that are like, that rings true. But then other stuff, I'm like, I don't know about that. I don't know. And I've never done a reading on it, and I've never sat down and meditated on it. I just haven't, and I just haven't. So this is all fresh. So it will be fun. So that's what we're asking the cards. We're asking the cards to give us a story, tell us flat out. I mean, it would be pretty easy for them to just give us a straight up yes with the Ace of Pentacles or the Ace of Wands. Could be a straight up yes. If it's more tricky than that, it would be great if they'd just give us, the Magician or whatever, so that it would make it really plain and simple for us. But yeah, let's see what the universe is going to give us for insight regarding the flat Earth theory. You guys. This is just too funny. I don't think it's either or. Okay? So I think there's more to it. As I tell you what I see, I'm going to be thinking about what to ask to build off and get a bigger story. But I think there's more to it, because is the Earth flat? And the first thing that we got was the Two of Wands, where he's holding a globe. So to me, that would say, no, the Earth isn't flat. It's not. It's not flat. And above it, it's like, this is like a beat up journey, because nobody knows the truth. And we're all getting a little beat up about it. So because of that, this is a globe, right? and we're beat up because it's not quite a globe either. It's not quite a globe. It's not flat because we got the globe. But we're exhausted because we're not getting all the truth around it. Okay? So across from it, we're getting the Ace of Cups. All right? And above that, we're getting the King of Pentacles. So the King of Pentacles represents abundance. I mean, clearly, just very abundant. But because we've got a yes and a no, because we're seeing a globe and we're getting a yes, I'm thinking it's somewhere in the middle. There's stuff for us to find out. But what it does say is that enough of us have been asking for answers. We want the information. We want information. We've been seeking, we've been looking, we've been praying. Information is going to come up about our planet. We're going to be victorious. We're going to feel really good when we hear the truth about what it is that we're living on. But it's not quite flat and it's not quite round. See how there's a stack on each side? And this is Pentacles, earthly pleasures. So it's not quite either or. And I really didn't think of, all right. So I'm going to clarify that how I'm seeing this is right. And this is the thing. My guides work with me. They know how I'm going to interpret the cards. So my highest self knows how I'm going to interpret the cards. But we'll double check. We'll clarify. Okay? So I'm going to say it's not flat and it's not a globe. There's a story in there. And we're kind of beat up. We're beat up. But we're at the end of that cycle and we're going to know. We're the truth about the earth is going to come out. So, and let's remember with the cards, they're very literal. And so, it's saying that we're going to know though. We're going to know everything and we're going to be victorious and we're going to be happy about it. But the stories around the earth right now are a little off balance. So we have the globe theory and then we have the flat earth theory and they're both off balanced. So, what to ask? I'm going to go off of the globe. And say, is the earth round and flat? We're getting holding on secrets. It's something completely different than either, you guys. The cards are telling me it's something completely different. Because with this, we've heard these stories in the background, the journey. So we've had these stories. But he's looking out. There's something new. He's looking out at something new. So there's something in between the stories. And we get the moon. So a crossing over. Hidden secrets. Hidden secrets. And that's what this card can represent as well. Secrets. Holding on to. holding on to. You guys, it's secretive. So I'm going to ask the cards, is there a reason? Is there a reason why it's holding back? It's just telling us that it's neither or, but it's not really going into depth about, it's not giving me like a big story around it. You know what I mean? So I'm going to ask if there's a reason energetically that this secret has been being hung on to and still is. Is there a good reason, or is there a nefarious reason? This is kind of interesting. John, I'm going to have to go back in and check out the other questions that you have, and I'll do, because I know that you had at least 2, maybe even 3 that you asked around this, and we'll delve deeper, okay? It's the King of Swords. It's information being held by the King of Swords, because I asked is there a reason energetically that this is so secretive and we don't really have the whole story from either side, but it looks like there's a meshing of the two. And then we got the walking away from card. And things under the surface. Things under the surface. So energetically, it's information they're holding on to, but they're debating, I would say. Listen. Yeah, they're holding on to information, but right now it looks like they're walking away from this decision that's been made for all of these years to keep all of these secrets from us. All of these secrets that are under the surface, they're walking away from doing that right now. It feels like right now, it feels like we're in the process, because this is the energy in the background, right? Bringing that information up to us. Listen to you guys, when we find out, we're going to like what we hear, I think, because it's saying that it's like a victory when we hear. I'm wondering, I'm going to ask this question because it's just popped into my head. So with the flat earth theory, there's an ice wall and they believe there are lands beyond the ice wall, right? And I'm wondering right now if this ice wall and the lands beyond the ice wall hold a lot of abundance and energy that they don't want we, the normal folk, tapping into. And that's why this has all been kept a secret from us. And we've been misled in many different ways, it looks like, about what this planet actually is, or what we call a planet. And so I'm going to ask if all of these secrets around our planet, what we call a planet, have been kept from us, the true nature of this planet, because of the abundance that it holds. Have those nefarious beings been deliberately keeping the truth from us because there's so much abundance on the outskirts of what we are aware of, and they're keeping it to themselves? Is that what it is? Abundance energetically, and like abundance like food, like money, like resources. And I'm going to ask off of the King of Pentacles for clarification on that. Have they been hiding this from us because of the abundance that they don't want us to know about? Yeah. It would create balance if we knew the truth. It would create balance, but we're going to get it. We're going to get the truth, you guys, because we're right at the 9. We're right at the 9. Surrender to. They have to tell us the truth. We're going to know. So yes, it would create some sort of a balance. I wonder if this is energetically. I want to know if the balance is energetically. I think it's all of it. You know what? I think it's all of it, you guys. I think it's energy. I think it's... This is crazy, huh? So, is the balance that would be created by all of us having access to the knowledge of what the world actually is? Is that energetically? Picking up the sticks. Fire. Fire card. Emotions. Water. The Magician. Yeah. And it would move all of us out of troubled water. So yeah, it's energetically. It's energetically. There's a lot. Fire, water. Fire, water. It's quite a lot of energy. The Magician. They've been tricking us. They've been using it for their magic. Is that right? They've been using it for their own magic. Can you clarify? Yeah, they've been hoarding it for themselves. This is like they've got all of it. They've got the most of it. They've got the most of the with the swords, you know. They've stolen the most of the knowledge and they're running with it, looking back grinning. Because these people back here are left with hardly anything, don't even realize they've been pillaged. So there's something to this okay. What I'm seeing in these cards is that there's something to this flat earth theory, but there's also something to this globe theory. So we're not exactly what we've been told as far as the flat earth theory goes, and we're not exactly what we've been told as far as the globe theory goes. And the reasons why they've been hiding this from us is because there is abundance somehow tied to the truth behind our world. And they've been stealing most of it for themselves. And they've been the Magician came up. They've been tricking and fooling us right along. But it's all right, though, because, and there is a lot of energy. We're going to learn more about energy. Fire and water elements, both of them tens, saying it's coming to an end. So we've got all of these ending cards. Surrender to, right? Swords, the end of information being hidden, surrender to. Then we've got the happy ending for the cups, the water, the emotions. Then we've got this journey is done, the fire moving us forward. We're picking up our sticks, we're moving on because this journey is done. And we're moving on with sheer strength because, you know, the fire sign. So all of these ending cards to their trickery. But there's something in finding out, we're going to know when we know the truth, it's going to create some nice balance. And it's going to come up soon. And it's going to be a positive thing because knowing the truth about that, it's like moving you out of troubled water. So it's probably going to be very empowering. In more ways than just being empowering. Do you know what I'm saying? So like there's something in this, you guys, which creates, which creates abundance. Something in the earth which creates abundance, which has been being withheld from us because they're taking it all for themselves. And keeping us ignorant as to the earth's true nature has been benefiting them. So that's interesting. And of course, John, we're going to delve deeper, right? It's just that we only have just so much time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm 19 minutes in, I'm almost 20 minutes in. So I'm just going to ask a couple more quick questions. So, I want to ask, okay, so I want to ask, it says it's neither. It says it's neither round nor flat. Did I say globe? Did I say, is it a globe that we live on? Or did I say, I think I started the question with, is the thing that we call our planet that we live on, Earth, is it flat? I think that was how I said it. And we got a globe. So I'm going to ask that. Is our Earth more globe-like? Is our Earth more globe-like? Would we consider it more of a globe than we would flat? Let's see what they say about that. Could be stationary, We've been told that it's rotating and all this other stuff. I mean, it could be stationary. Who knows? Very interesting, though. Someone knows. People know. So, would we consider this planet, this Earth, what we consider our planet and our Earth? Would we consider it what we consider our planet and our Earth? Is it shaped more globe-like? Is it globe-like? We get another round card. One above it, we get the 10. We've got a lot of pentacles, you guys, around this Earth. So, the Knight of Pentacles, a lot of work going into something that's like a workhorse, right? Representing the question, holding the pentacles, round. We're asking about round objects. So I would say it's more globe-like. It's more globe-like. That's what we've been asking about. And we've got all of these round cards. Yeah, round. Lots of round. Round with water, because that's the cups. The Fool, the 0, round, water. Across from the work, unstable. And then King of Pentacles, round again. So, more pentacles, round again. So what I'm thinking is that the Earth is, yes, definitely more globe-like. But you've got to give it a little bit of a shift. I wonder if it shifts. Boy, this is weird. I wonder if it shifts, you guys. Like, if it's in movement, like we are. So we're always expanding and growing. You know what I mean? We're born, we're a baby, we're one size. We're constantly expanding and growing. And I wonder if this Earth, because I do believe it's a living entity, just like we are. Everything is, I feel. So I'm going to ask that. I'm going to ask that off the Tower card. Is this a difficult question to answer, really, because the Earth is consistently shifting and growing? Let's see what we get. Yeah, it's new. It's different than what it's different than what we can imagine. But we're going to find out. Ah, no, I want to know now. We want to know now. Just surrender to it. We're going to find out the information soon enough. What the heck? Why is it such a secret? Why? You know what? I bet it's just that it can't. I bet because it's out of our realm of understanding because we don't have the contrast to understand that right now. Do you know what I mean? Like, so when we're learning something new, we learn it in baby steps. We can't learn something that we've never ever heard of, can't picture, don't have any kind of idea in our head what it is. We can't just learn that out of nowhere. The way we learn, we have to have the contrast. So, so what I'm coming up with is that it is globe-like, but it's not flat and it's not like what they've said. It's something new. It's something different. The information is going to come out. There is abundance in this earth. There is actually abundance somehow linked to and tied to the truth of this planet, what we call planet Earth. There is abundance tied to that, is what we've gotten out of this so far. And that the news is going to come out. Seeds have been planted. The news is going to come out. They've planted seeds on both sides. They're going to have to show us, I think, for us to comprehend. So I'm just going to end with one last question. I am going to go back in, John, and read your questions so that I can ask those things for you if they're relevant. If they're relevant after these readings, anyways, right? So I'm going to ask, is it impossible for you to explain to us what the earth really is through these cards? Because we, the people, really don't have any contrast to understand what the earth actually is. So I'm going to ask that. And I'm going to ask that off of this card. Yeah. We wouldn't be able to grasp it. Because see, with this card, he's holding that. It's tangible. You got to grasp it. You got to be able to grasp it. And I asked, are you unable to tell us exactly the truth about the earth? Because we wouldn't be able to grasp it. Because we wouldn't be able to comprehend it. We don't have the contrast. And I go, we wouldn't be able to grasp it. We wouldn't be able to quite grasp it. So we're going to need to have a little information around that. Maybe aerial views so that we can look at what we're actually, look at the truth. So we can look down, but the information's going to come out because it keeps saying it is. So it's not exactly either or, you guys. There's something somewhere in the middle, but it does say it's like globe-like. But yes, it's flat too. Because remember in that other, so yes, there's some flat elements. So I would say, yes, there is some truth in the flat earth theory and some truth in the globe theory. And there's things in both stories that we're going to have to find out via some education and whatnot. Because right now, figuring out exactly what it is, we just can't grasp it. Not yet. Is that right? Not yet. Just can't grasp it just yet. Yeah, not yet. We can't grasp it just yet. But we're going to find out. My gosh, you guys. Anyway, I hope you found some value in that. John, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to read those questions that you had.